Sanding is essential, whether you're restoring vintage furniture, eliminating surface imperfections from raw wood, or preparing materials for painting or staining. It's simply a non-negotiable part of the process. Historically, craftspeople depended solely on manual sandpaper and physical effort, yet modern machinery has completely transformed this landscape. The belt sander and orbital sander rank among today's most popular options, each engineered for distinct applications and particular skill levels. Our breakdown covers their structural features, best applications, motor strength, operational principles, and maintenance requirements, so you'll finish this video completely confident about which tool fits your shop perfectly. The physical form of each tool tells you a lot about its purpose. Belt sanders are long, boxy machines with a muscular build. Their elongated frame houses a wide sanding surface, and the overall construction is clearly optimized for power rather than portability. Some models are available in handheld formats, offering a bit more flexibility on the job site. Orbital sanders, by contrast, are noticeably smaller and more ergonomic. Their sanding pads are round, and the whole tool is shaped to sit comfortably in one hand. This compact form factor makes them a natural choice whenever you're working in tight spaces, tracing curved edges, or dealing with surfaces that demand careful, controlled movement. Where the belt sander is built for brawn, the orbital sander is engineered for maneuverability. The environments where each sander thrives are quite distinct. Belt sanders are built for the rough stuff, stripping paint from large flat surfaces, shaping raw lumber, leveling uneven floors, or tearing through material quickly during construction or renovation work. When your priority is speed and you're not overly worried about a glass smooth finish, a belt sander handles the job without hesitation. Orbital sanders serve a different master entirely. They're designed for the later stages of a project, those finishing passes where surface quality matters most, smoothing edges, eliminating scratches left by coarser tools, and prepping wood for staining or painting are all firmly in their wheelhouse. Their motion pattern dramatically reduces the swirl marks and surface blemishes that more aggressive tools tend to leave behind, making them indispensable whenever appearance is a priority.
Think about the nature of your work, and the right sander becomes obvious. If your projects regularly involve thick stock that needs serious shaping, or reclaimed wood with rough, uneven surfaces, the belt sander's powerful motor and aggressive action will save you enormous amounts of time and effort. It doesn't hesitate when the material pushes back. That raw capability makes it a staple in construction sites and busy woodworking shops alike. But when precision takes the front seat, orbital sanders prove their worth. Although their motors are comparable in spec to belt sanders in many cases, they're tuned for controlled output rather than brute force. The result is a gentler sanding action that brings out the best in finished surfaces. They reduce the chance of accidentally cutting too deep or leaving ugly marks. Critical qualities when the final look of your project matters as much as the structure beneath it. These tools measure their performance in fundamentally different ways. Belt sanders work by running a continuous sandpaper loop around two rotating rollers, generating a relentless straight-line sanding motion. This mechanism is simple, direct, and devastatingly effective at moving material fast. The sandpaper keeps contact with the surface consistently, meaning no moment of the sanding stroke is wasted. Orbital sanders, meanwhile, measure performance in orbits per minute and move their pad in a circular or, in some cases, a randomized elliptical path across the surface. This motion is deliberately engineered to scatter scratch patterns in multiple directions simultaneously, preventing any single line of abrasion from becoming visible in the final finish. It's a more sophisticated approach to surface preparation, and when you're chasing a flawless result, that sophistication pays off handsomely, particularly when working near edges, corners, or delicate detailing.
Durability is a strong suit of the belt sander. These machines are typically built around solid frames and high-torque motors designed for sustained, demanding use. Keeping one in working order is largely a matter of monitoring belt tension, swapping out worn sandpaper belts when performance dips, and periodically clearing out the accumulated dust that can clog internal components. Orbital sanders come in several configurations: palm grip models for lighter work and pistol grip versions for added control during longer sessions. Both types are built with user comfort in mind, featuring ergonomic handles that reduce fatigue. Maintenance follows a similar rhythm. Replace sandpaper discs when they lose their bite, and keep the dust collection port and bag clean so airflow stays unobstructed. Neglecting that last step is the most common reason these tools underperform. Either way, neither sander demands a great deal from its owner, just consistent attention to the basics. No tool is without its trade-offs, and these two are no exception. The belt sander's aggressive sanding action, while perfect for heavy stock removal, can be genuinely damaging when applied to softer woods or more delicate surfaces. It also tends to leave more noticeable sanding lines compared to its orbital counterpart, and it operates at a volume that makes hearing protection non-negotiable during extended sessions. On the orbital sander's side, the limitation is throughput. It simply wasn't designed to remove large volumes of material in a short time, so using one on a deeply roughened surface is a lesson in patience. And while it does do an excellent job minimizing surface marks, getting a truly swirl-free finish still requires some care and technique. For heavy-duty, high-volume material removal, it will always play second fiddle to the belt sander. At the end of the day, neither the belt sander nor the orbital sander is universally superior. They're just built for different jobs. The belt sander is your heavy lifter, fast, powerful, and unmatched when raw material removal is the goal. The orbital sander is your finisher, precise, refined, and essential when surface quality determines the success of the project. Ideally, a well-stocked shop has room for both, but if you're choosing just one, let the nature of your most common projects guide you. Understand what each tool was designed to do, match it to your actual workflow, and you'll make the right call every time.